By the ways, before I just want to start this video, I just wanted to say RIP to the chunk missing from Taylor's hand. I saw the video, and I just want to say, you are the goddamn music industry, Taylor. Yup. I'm doing this again. By the ways, if you can finally see my face and the actual tier list, it's because my entire production budget has increased. If you've been living under a rock since the end of March, Taylor Swift has gone on her Eras tour. Across the entire country. She is going on this immaculate tour, a 3-hour concert, going through all of her eras. Yep, including Midnights. So, because I'm a little salty that she didn't come to Virginia, because let's face it, why would you ever come to Virginia? Like, honestly. Like, you had DC and you have Maryland, so why would you ever come to Virginia? Because I'm from Virginia. That's why. Because it's not like I want to go to one of her concerts, like maybe in Philadelphia this summer, but here we are. So because I'm salty that she didn't come to Virginia, I'm instead going to tier list all 44 of her songs on the set list, including the special ones. So, because no one wants to watch a 1-hour video of me tier listing all of her songs, I'm instead going to break it up. The first video you're watching right now is going to feature 22 of the 44 songs. And then the second part is going to be the other 22 songs. And then we're going to do the special songs. By the way, these are my rules to a tier list. In this video, S tier is going to translate to. So, without any other further distractions, let's just get straight into it. First song that's going on the tier list is I Knew You Were Trouble. Now, when I first heard this song on her original Red album, I didn't like it. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. I did not like it. I didn't like the EDM Skrillex or any of that and stuff like that. But this was not my favorite song. And I have now watched a clip of it live when she sung it during her Eras tour. And guess what? I didn't like it during Taylor's version either. So because I didn't like it, and because it's not that bad of a song, I'm going to give it our first B tier. Yes, our first B tier is going to be I Knew You Were Trouble. That can go right there. Off to a fantastic start. You Need to Calm Down. Now, let me tell you the story I have with You Need to Calm Down. I watched the music video. I listened to the song. I really like the message of the song. I just don't like the song itself. I used to be one of those people who were like, oh yeah, I really like this song and stuff like that and blah 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 and like it's pretty good and like the music video is pretty okay also. But as I kept listening to it, I realized, wow, this is not my favorite song on Lover. And let me tell you, I'm one of the biggest fans of her Lover album. It's so underrated, and I completely back that stance also. It was that song. Oh, right. Only the Young. That song from the Miss Americana documentary is one. It's this song right here is trying to be what Only the Young was trying to be. Instead, it's just going to be completely in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, our first C tier of the day. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. You Need to Calm Down. Look what you made me do. Now, I believe the song was on her Reputation album. And now, let me get this first thing out of the way. This song is a really great gym song. Like, I listen to it all the time at the gym and stuff like that. So, I personally like it as a gym song. If I was ranking this on gym songs I listen to, it would be like E or D tier. Now, a lot of people say that this song, like, was a complete miss for them. But, like, I really like this song also. Like, it's not that bad of a song. It's not a bad song, like, B tier, or it's not, like, in the middle. So, let's see. It's definitely not A tier, and it's definitely not S tier. So, you know what? This is my list. It's going to D tier. I'm sorry, but I like this song. It's going to D tier. It's a great gym song. I highly recommend listening to it as a gym song, but like I personally like it also. So our first D tier goes to Look What You Made Me Do. Tis the damn season. Now we're talking. So, tis the damn season. Wait, let me listen to the song a little bit. Okay, so tis the damn season. So like You Need to Calm Down. I also used to really like this song. Like, it was like a really great song also. But the thing is, I'm trying to understand why she chose this song for her Eras tour also. Because this is a Christmas song. Like, it makes the most sense to listen to it during Christmas time. So I'm trying to wonder why she chose this song for the Eras tour. Because, like, you can fight me on this, but, like, this is a Christmas song. Like, you listen to this during winter time, during Christmas time, and during the New Year's and stuff like that. But I'm debating if I should put it into C tier or B tier. And I definitely know it's not an A tier. Like, it's not a bad song at all. It's actually really good. Like, I really like it. Tis the Damn Season is going into C tier just because the fact alone that it's a Christmas song. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Now we're talking. So, I actually listened to a clip of Miss Americana, like, in live. Like, someone uploaded a clip of her singing Miss Americana in person, like, and like watched the documentary. Like, this is going into D tier. Like, we don't need to talk about it. Like, I promise you, like, this song in person sounds so much better than it does, like, on the album. And I'll fight anyone for that. So automatically, we don't even need to go into this. D tier, Miss Americana. Just go online, search Eras Tour, Miss Americana, and the Heartbreak Prince live Eras Tour. Just watch that first clip, and then, like, you'll understand my reasoning. Moving on. Are you ready for it? I didn't like this song. I'm just gonna flat out be honest. I did not like this song. Like, it was not my favorite. Like, it tried too hard to be something it isn't, and like, I just didn't like it. So, it's gonna go into B tier. Like, sorry, but this song was a complete miss for me. We are never ever getting back together. Just like You Need to Calm Down, we are never ever getting back together. I really liked the Red album. Like, I liked it. It was a good album and stuff like that. But, like, this song, for me personally, like, it's not my favorite song on the Red album. Let's just say that. It was not my favorite on the Red album. And personally, I think I want to put it into B tier, almost going into A tier. Just because I saw the music video also for this song, and like, it was just all over the place. And I truly don't know what direction she was going in for that. So I kind of want to put it for A tier. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else watching this video, we have our first A tier song. We are never, ever getting back together. Enchanted. Now, do I have a story for this one. I actually bought this song in middle school and listened to this song over and 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 over again in middle school. I bought this song on iTunes. I still have it in my playlist, in my Apple Music playlist, but I definitely do have this song. But I was really cringy with the song also. Like, I used to listen to it, like, on full blast over and over and over and over again. Like, just dreaming about the situation and stuff like that. So, and then I stopped listening to it by the time I got into high school and started using Spotify more. So, but then the song got popular on TikTok and stuff like that. And people started using this song, I think a slowed down version of the song, and like everybody just started really liking the song again. But like, I know what the song is, and I knew my cringy middle school phase and stuff like that. So because of that fact alone, it's going into C tier. It's not a bad song. I really liked it. Like I said, I have a history with this song, but like, there's a lot better songs that in Taylor Swift's discography that I really enjoy. So just for that fact alone, it's going to go into C tier. A lot of C tier songs. But moving on from that fact, the man. Yes, the man. I really, really like this song. It was one of the three songs on the Lover album that should have been a single. And guess what? It was a single. It eventually became a single. And like, it got its own music video and stuff like that. And like, we got a single for a song that should have been a single all along. So because of that, we don't even need to go into it. It's automatically going into the E tier. Like, I don't even need to explain it. Automatic E tier, I don't need to explain it, so let's just go straight into the next song. Lover. Again, like, this song was like either the third or fourth song on the Lover album. Like, it's titled Lover. Like, this song, like, it's one of the best songs I've listened to it. And I also listened to the Shawn Mendes feature also, and like the First Dance feature also, but like this song is also one of the singles from the Lover album. But like, again, I don't even need to explain to this, but like, it's not as good as The Man was, so it's just gonna be a D tier. But like, this song, like, I don't even need to explain it. Like, just go listen to this song. It's so good. Like, I don't even need to explain it. So automatic D tier. Like, I don't even need to go into it. Can you tell what my bias is? Can you tell? Fearless. So I actually listened to this song, and like, I kind of skipped her old like country phase. I skipped the entire Fearless era also. So, but I do know some of the songs on Fearless. So, I also listened to the Taylor Swift the TV version of Fearless also. I kind of just want to give it to C tier. I kind of knew Taylor Swift from her Red era and her Speak Now era also, but like not her like old era. Like, I'm pretty biased. Like, you can tell what my bias are. Like, I'm gonna just say it out loud. I'm biased. So, because of that reason, I'm just going to give it to C tier. Only because I haven't really listened to the Fearless album in full. And, like, I knew Taylor Swift from Speak Now and Speak Now Forward. Sorry I'm biased, but Fearless is C tier. Sorry. I'm not sorry. This is my video. 22! Going back to Red. I really enjoyed this song. Like I said, like in elementary school and middle school, I was a Red kind of person, and 22 was my absolute freaking jam. It was my absolute jam for 22. I have not listened to it live from her Eras tour, though. And I re-listened to it for her TV version of Red. Also, so because of that, I'm going to give it to D tier. It's a good song, but it's not like E tier quality, if you get what I mean. So, 22 is going to D tier. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a look at the board, we currently have one for every single tier except the absolute worst tier and the absolute god tier. Delicate. Ooh, a strong one. Now, Reputation was not my favorite album. Like, I don't think it was anybody's favorite album, except, like, a couple people. Like, there's a couple songs on Reputation, like I said, that I listened to during the gym. And those are, oh, crap, where? Look What You Made Me Do. That was on the Reputation album, and I listened to it at the gym. So, that's why I gave it D tier. Now, Delicate was on the Reputation album. And guess what? I really enjoyed this song. I also listened to the James Bay version from when he did on BBC Radio 1. The cover he did for Delicate, absolute immaculate cover. Like, go listen to that at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I promise you it's one of the best covers I've ever listened to. So because of that reason, we don't need to go any further, but Delicate is going into E tier. Like, I don't even need to explain it. Like, I really, really like this song. God damn it. I really, really like this song. I really do. So, because I'm gonna put it into E tier. Like, I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else watching, our second E tier song, Delicate. So, because we're basically a good chunk of the way through, let's quickly go over the rules to this tier list. Past Pearl, would you please? Using those rules, let's quickly go down what we have. Nothing in S tier so far, but that's going to change. A tier, we currently have We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. B tier, we have I Knew You Were Trouble and Are You Ready For It? C tier, our first longest tier on this video. You have You Need to Calm Down, 'Tis the Damn Season, Enchanted, and Fearless. D tier, the second with the most tier is Look What You Made Me Do, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, Lover, and 22. You have E tier with The Man and Delicate, and nothing for F tier so far. So, this is what I have currently for my Eras Tour tier list. So, let's just keep on going. Don't blame me. Again, just like, personally, I really enjoyed the song. Like, it's from the Reputation album also. But, like, personally, I really enjoyed the song. I also listened to this a lot at the gym. So, just for that reason alone, I'm gonna give it to D tier. Just for gym song and listenability, like, alone, it's really good. It's one of the better songs on the Reputation album also. The only thing I want you to take away from this is Look What You Made Me Do and Don't Blame Me. Just listen to those two songs at the gym. I promise. It's really, really good. Champagne Problems. Now, I have a story to tell with this one. Was it on Folklore or Evermore? It was on Evermore, I believe. But if it's not, like, we can make a correction. But, yeah. Now, at first, I thought Champagne Problems was okay. I thought it was, like, a pretty great song, but I didn't think it was the absolute best song on the album. And now, currently, right now, I started listening to this song again. And honestly, it's one of the best songs I've ever listened to on the Evermore album. It's really great. Like, it's such a great song also. And I saw that video of her singing it in a wedding dress also with the, with Bon Iver, who was playing the piano, and she was, singing it in a wedding dress. And, like, that alone, like, has completely changed my opinion for Champagne Problems. So because that reason alone, and because I started really enjoying it also, it's going to automatic E tier. I really want to give it to F tier. You know what? Screw this. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else watching, we have our first F tier song, which is Champagne Problems. Best song I ever listened to on Evermore. We'll fight anyone because of it, but automatic F tier is Champagne Problems. I highly recommend listening to Champagne Problems. Like, I promise you, like, it's one of the best songs on Evermore. Like, that's hands down right there. Willow. I really enjoyed Willow at first. Keyword being at first. I really enjoyed Willow at first, but then I kept listening to it. And listening to it, and listening to it. So, and then it started becoming okay for me. So because of that reason alone, I'm gonna give it to D tier. Only because I have not listened to it recently, like I did Champagne Problems, but I'll give it D tier because I really like the song also. So our next D tier is going to be Willow. Tolerated. Well, let me listen to Tolerated first, and then I'll give it my full-on 5-second opinion right here. Yes, I do completely remember this song, because I actually used to listen to it back in 2020. Like, when I went on walks around my neighborhood, I used to listen to this song all the time. So yes, I completely know what this song is. So because of that reason, I'm going to give it our next E tier. Cruel Summer. Well, we know where this one is going. Like, I don't even need to explain this. Like, I don't even need to explain it. This doesn't even belong on a tier list. You know why? Because this belongs on its own tier. Do you know how great of a song this is? Like, really? Do you know how the song was absolutely robbed during the Lovers album? I don't need to go any further, but this belongs completely on its own thing. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. Because if you let me, I'll go on a 5-hour tangent about how much I enjoyed this song. Marjorie? Was this on Evermore? Or was it on Folklore? Oh, crap. Let me listen to this song, because I can't remember. I knew when I did this tier list that I was going to be really stuck, and this is one of the songs that are making me really stuck. Because it's not my favorite. I'll just say that. It's from Evermore also. And the thing is, I really enjoyed Evermore. But the only problem is, I don't know what to rank this. I don't want to give it to B tier. But I also kind of want to. But I want to give it to C tier. But look at how big C tier is. So I don't really know how to rank this Marjorie. Fuck it. Let's just give it to C tier. Like, from the clip I just listened to, like, I really don't know how to rank it. Like, it's confusing. You Belong With Me. Yes. It's, I'm just gonna say it right now. It's gonna either go into C, D, or E. Fuck it. It's going to E tier. If I can scream, if my neighbors can scream this out loud, so loud, to the point where I can hear them in my room with the door closed, and our main door closed also, we don't even need to discuss it. It's an automatic E tier. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our last two songs of Part 1. So, give it up for The Archer. The thing is, I also listened to her when she sung this live in the Lover Lounge before she dropped her album. So because of that reason, I'm gonna give it to D tier. And now, the last song that you've all been waiting for, and that you might know of, is Love Story. Yes, that song from Fearless. It has the same capabilities of You Belong With Me. Of the fact that if I can scream it out loud while taking a shower or trying to do my assignment, bugging the shit out of all my neighbors below, next to me, and out in the courtyard, you know that this song is an automatic E tier. Yes, we have finally concluded part 1 of ranking all 44 songs of the Eras Tour. And now it is fully completed. Now, before we go on, let's revisit what the rules of my version of a tier list is, and the songs I put in each tier. Now, everybody knows what a tier list is. S tier being God tier or the best tier, and then F tier, well, you just suck. So, because this is my video and this is my rules, I decided to flip the concept of what a tier list is. So now, S tier, or the God tier, when it used to be, is now, oh my god, why did you choose that song, Taylor? You have so many better songs in your discography. Why did you choose that one? And it sucks. That's going to be S tier. And now F tier is going to be you chose the best song ever to perform during the Eras Tour. I'm really glad you chose it. That's what F tier is going to be for my concept of what a tier list is. So, now, let's go through all the tiers. Surprisingly, and also not shockingly, nothing went into the S tier territory. Moving on, we have A tier, and we are never ever getting back together. Because that song and that music video is like, why did you choose that? Now we have B tier with I Knew You Were Trouble and Are You Ready For It? Now, C tier, the second biggest tier for this part. In C tier, you have You Need to Calm Down, 'Tis This Damn Season, Enchanted, Fearless, and Marjorie. In D tier, we have Look What You Made Me Do, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, Lover, 22, Willow, and The Archer. Now, going into the great songs of this Eras Tour Part 1, you have, in E tier, you have The Man, Delicate, Don't Blame Me, Tolerated, You Belong With Me, and Love Story. And for F tier, you have Champagne Problems. And then on a tier all by itself, because it is made from the universe itself and everything else that makes it, you have Cruel Summer. And this is my part 1 of ranking the Eras Tour set list. I hope you enjoyed the video.